Sepiroth.
Alright, time to get the fuck out of here.
Oh god, do you have to go down like 66 floors?
Mm-hmm. Couldn't finish him off. This is gonna get complicated. Couldn't.
And like, that's such a weird question, like, because the assumption is that if he could have actually killed him, that he would have taken the body with him for some reason.
Yeah, where's Rufus?
Weird.
I couldn't work him to completion.
I only took his scalp. And ate his eyes.
So Denzel tried to get out the main entrance. That did not work.
Yeah, no shit.
Piss shit! We're surrounded. If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I've got a reputation to protect. He's saying that like he would just run away if he was by himself, but he can't do that now because he has to look.
Why would he admit it then? Because that's just the same as doing it.
Get out while you can. It's not you they're after. It's me.
But they're gonna shoot you anyway, you idiot. Like, what's he gonna do? Like, hold up a sign like, sorry, I like walked into this building, guns blazing, killing everyone on accident. I wasn't here for anyone. Never mind. Ha 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 ha. No.
Well then, if you are through talking, may I suggest we think of a way to get out of here? Oh, you're cold, man. Just like someone else around here I know.
What?
Yeah, this is a bit, bad translation. I think he's mean like cool and collected, who knows.
Okay.
So what are we gonna do?
Denzel! My old violent friend! She lost Fartgas again?
Well, no, it's time for a cool scene.
Ah yeah, everyone, over here.
Hurry!
Hurry! Run, Forrest! Or walk mildly quickly. Oh.
I mean, this is pretty cool.
He just got a motorcycle somewhere. And they're gonna get the tricycle pickup truck.
Yes, that obviously works and is fully loaded up on gas, and you can just choo-choo. And it's got the keys in there as well. You can just drive it off.
Yep. This obviously seems like a good idea.
Oh yeah. And this is the end of the Midgar arc. It is finally time for the gang to leave Midgar. So, before we do that... Alright, menu and form party. So we're gonna do the cancel button. Which is which? Oh god damn it.
B, I think.
B, cancel?
Yeah?
No, B is... Yeah, okay, cool. So, we want Fartgas, and Denzel still needs another limit breaker, and Snoopline needs another limit breaker.
You know, I thought about the character of Denzel some more.
Why
and
though?
like the racism in it. Where you were just like, that's just Japanese people who don't know how to write black people. That's what your statement was like, right? Then how come he fits all of these really damaging, hurtful, negative stereotypes? He's more inclined to violence than all the other characters. He's like a terrible father who's never there for his child and leaves it rearing to other people. He talks like a caricature, but it's like, for accidental racism, they sure hit close to what a lot of terrible people think.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like the portrayal of Denzel is it's pretty racist. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it just the more I think about it, the worse it gets. Is my point. It's just
it gets a bit more complex over time, whereas like where he becomes like less one-dimensional. But there are issues, and like the fan base acknowledges these issues. Everyone knows that like it's hard to tell like how much of it is just how much is Japan, how much is the times, how much is willful ignorance. Like maybe they just thought that like, oh, this is how black people are supposed to be portrayed. Who knows? But yeah, there are issues.
Yeah.
So this motorcycle scene is cool. I like this little mini game. It goes on for a bit longer than it needs to. It's a bit of a long scene.
Yeah.
But it's fine. You just kind of like swing at these guys. Try to keep the big van alive, which is super easy. I don't know how you fail this. I'm just. You can just tackle these guys. See, I'll just tackle them to death. Tackle.
Oh, that's gonna take even longer.
Yeah, but the point is, like, it's not like the van is in any danger. The health bars you have are just massive on this. Like, you would have to... Like, I don't know, if you just ignore every enemy in this entire section and just keep going until the end, I'm not sure they're gonna be able to just kill the van. I think you can just not even touch the controls during this whole segment and you'll be fine.
Alright, so it's ending? No.
No, that was just a little cool camera shift thing. Okay, and now I think the boss is coming, which is why all the regular enemies are just fucking off. Yeah. End of the line. And conveniently, the freeway just ends at a big nothing.
Because that's why you have a road like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just to go to nowhere.
And there were no exits along the way either, so it's just... This is where the road leads. And this is what's been chasing us. Some sort of weird tank knight robot thing.
That actually has a bottle opener on its arm.
Like, you can say what you want about like the character design of this game, but I mean, it's out there. It's definitely out there. The motor ball, that's what he's called.
Yeah, I really like to have been privy to what is going on in those design rooms or whatnot when they were just collecting ideas. And I think a lot of it is that everyone got to make a suggestion and then they just implemented all of them.
Yeah. Most likely that's what happened.
Or they asked the 6-year-old daughter, like, Honey, what would you like the monster to have? What would you like the monster to look like? And she's just fresh out of watching Alice in Wonderland. She's like, teapots, teapots!
Or just everyone in the design team just sat in a room, smoked some crack, and then just, okay, we're gonna wake up 24 hours from now, let's look at what we've done. But it's kind of cool. I like it. It's definitely a child of its age. And Final Fantasy games have always been kinda out there with the character designs. Did I actually forget to put on like anyone that had like restore all? I mean, I'm probably gonna be able to kill him before he kills us anyway, since I'm just doing these super OP lightning spells. But I may have forgotten to have cure all. Yeah, I don't have any cure all. Let's just see if I can finish him off quickly.
Wait, does Dance
There we
have
go.
facial tattoos?
Facial tattoos?
Yeah, it just kind of looked like he did there for a second.
No, I think
on the
it's...
left side.
I think that might be a scar.
Oh.
I think. There we go. He got another one as well. Mind blow. It's gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
I think that inflicts some or like I think it It's like mana drain? Is that what it is? I think. Well, what do we do now? Sepiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. We no longer have any place to live in Midgar, because our homes are blown up.
Terrorists.
And there is no one that we are leaving behind. Absolutely no one. So we might as well just go off adventuring in the world.
Yeah.
Settling the score with Sepiroth. Will that save the planet? Seems so. Then I'm going too, and leaving no one behind.
How would that save the planet?
Well, I'll go too. There are things I need to know. About the ancients? Come on, read your lines, woman.
I was thinking about midget board. Sorry.
I'm gonna need an explanation for this.
For what?
Why you were thinking about that.
No, I was thinking that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, you were doing a bit. Sorry. I
No,
thought you were just forgetting to read your lines because you were thinking about midget porn.
No, I was forgetting to read my lines because I imagined her thinking about midget porn.
Gotcha.
I guess it's goodbye, Midgar. City we helped kind of like raise to the ground.
Oh yeah, we did very little good for this city. But now we're outside the gates of Midgar.
Of Sector 7, actually, if I see this correctly.
Yep.
We could have just taken the door all this time.
I'm going back to my hometown. I'll go with you as far as that.
Wherever that is.
It's on a different continent.
Oh.
I guess this is the start of our journey.
Alright.
Yeah, you hate traveling? I don't know, but I don't have anywhere else to go, so I guess it doesn't really matter whether I like to travel or not. I guess that makes sense.
You know what? This is the first time I've ever left Midgar. I thought you'd say that.
Sure.
Whatever.
We told Mary Sue.
You put a lot of faith into a random stranger.
Yeah. This person I've only talked to for 5 minutes. We told her to go somewhere safe, so I'm sure my daughter is safe too. Yeah, okay, Denzel.
Oh, that's me again. I was not thinking about midget porn this time.
Okay.
She said she didn't want to stay in Midgar anymore. Maybe it's for the best that her home burned down.
So they don't even know where he doesn't even know where her daughter is going.
No,
his daughter.
They don't even know whether they made it out.
No, all they know is that like they might leave Midgar. When will we see my daughter again? Who knows? Who cares? Then, let's go. We need a leader for our journey. Of course, that could only be me.
None of you are fit to be leaders.
Hmm.
You're crazy. Blonde dude is crazy. Honkers has no self-confidence. Mary Sue has like no opinions. And the lion is a lion.
Yeah. Go northeast to a town called Calm. If something happens, we'll meet up there.
Okay.
Besides, we can't all be strolling around right here. It's too dangerous. Let's split into 2 convenient parties.
Alright.
So we're just gonna pick Denzel and Snoop Lion because they already have like all the material equipped, and I want the cool little dialogue thing when you just ditch the girls and just go with the boys.
Okay. Bro party.
Yeah, bro party, definitely bro party. Interesting.
Combination. Well, have fun, boys. Just leaving us here to have a little bitch fight over who gets to fuck Fartgas.
Yeah. And look, a world map. We did it. Look at this, a world map with a northern continent that kind of looks like a seahorse.
I was actually thinking
There we go. Look! World map!
And you can save!
I can save wherever I want to on the world map.
And this is how
Oh,
far we
perfect!
got.
Perfect! This is the enemy that you can steal Denzel's cheat weapon from.
Okay.
Oh, lucky! Just got him right away. The only annoying thing here, he has equipped some sort of elemental attack that can't hurt them, so I can't actually use my normal attacks with Denzel. I mean, with Fartgas. The only problem here is that they have, if I remember correctly, an attack that you can get with the enemy skill materia.
Okay. So how is that a problem?
Because I don't have the enemy skill materia equipped.
Ah.
But even so, then you just have to. You can use the sense materia to see how much HP it has. It's 200 and something, right?
I didn't actually see.
Yeah, that one. The Matra magic or whatever. That attack that hits everything.
Okay.
You can get that with the enemy skill materia. So probably need to find another one of these and fight them while wearing the enemy skill materia. Also, I need to fix the materia thing in general to make sure we have healing magic, which we currently don't have anyone who's using. God, come on, I just want to steal this weapon. Couldn't steal anything.
No luck today, huh?
No luck today.
Is there any way to like procrastinate with the other two so you don't accidentally kill it?
Mm-hmm. 173 HP left. Yeah, I'm just skipping past them when it's their turn. Eventually, like, just healing people with potions and stuff. They're just gonna do this until I manage to steal the weapon.
Okay.
Come on.
Wow. You're a bad thief.
Good. That means they didn't, like, add another stereotype.
I guess.
Just gotta use potions to heal.
But why not steal?
Ah, I forgot it was his turn. Damn it. Missed a steal attempt. And I really want this attack too. Cause I think it's like non-elemental damage that just hits every enemy. It's pretty good.
Wow. It's just not stealing.
Eventually it's gonna work.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It can feel a bit daunting sometimes to just steal and steal and steal and nothing's happening. But then you get it. Mm-hmm. Don't you worry, girl. We gon' get this. Does anyone even have any restorative magic? No, I don't think they do. Come on, just let me steal the weapon.
Nope.
Nope.
Wow, that barely restores anything.
Yeah, they just restore 100 HP. But on the other hand, like, it's not like they cost a lot to buy, so I can just buy 100 of them or something. I have better potions as well, like the high potions and stuff. I'm sorry, my love. Couldn't steal anything.
Man, when I edit this, I am going to count how many tries it takes you.
Yeah, it can be like that when you steal weapons and stuff. And it's also annoying that we only have like one person in the team who has a steel materia. Come on. Come on. There we go, the atomic scissors.
Finally.
Whew.
Yay! And this is as far as we got last time. So from here on out, I am again completely unspoilered.
Cool. Star pendant. Talisman. Okay, so materia time. I'm gonna replace that with a restore and put lightning there. Use the enemy skill. So it's ice, fire, lightning, restore. Poison elemental. That's not a good combo. Let's do fire elemental instead. Ice, fire. Nice. Can put poison there. Sense, lightning, sure. Ice, lightning, fire. So just one fire that we don't have the room for. So who has the restore all now? Does anyone have restore all? Is it Denzel? Yeah, good.
Anyway, we are heading a very short route here. This is the town where we're supposed to meet.
That's not far at all.
That's not far.
So
that's the reason why the party had to split up. to get here. To the city of Calm.
Calm or calm?
This must be calm.
Oh, I hate that voice.
Yeah, well, it's either that or I'm gonna do a black guy voice for Denzel.
No.
You pick.
No, neither.
No, but he's gonna be waiting at the inn, so hurry and get our butts over there. Let's go, Fartgas.
Really? Fartgas?
Fartgas. So Calm is a cute little town here. There are
it's
some
got like
stores.
some kind of weird monument in the middle.
It looks odd. Yes.
It looks like the atomic bomb in Megaton.
Mm.
And
Now it's
Fallout 3.
So now it's time to do that thing that I was talking about earlier with the hypers. I'm gonna buy 8. I want 9 in stock. Gravity balls worth anything? No, they're not. Sell roll leather glove. Okay. There's a weapon store here. And a materia store. And there's some different things they sell that the other stores didn't sell before. So this should have some new stuff. Earth.
What does that do?
It's a quake magic. And heal, which actually doesn't heal. It just removes like negative status effects and stuff. Definitely want both of these. 1 earth, thank you. 1 heal. And we can actually buy a second steel, which isn't bad at all. Now we might not have enough money to buy weapons, which is fine, because, you know, this is way worse than the hard edge. This is way worse than the claw. So we get a new one for Honkers, but she's also going to be finding a new one pretty soon. This is way worse than the one we found as well. So, and mithril armors we already have.
For everyone except for...
No, we actually...
Denzel.
I think we have 1 extra in stock, we just haven't equipped it on him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we actually don't need to buy anything here.
No?
No, so this was just for the earth and the steel material and heal. Because those are pretty good. I'm not even going to bother going into these other houses, it's just like NPCs and stuff. Yeah. Mr. Fartgas, your party's waiting for you on the 2nd floor. It is time for another plot dump.
Mr. Fartgas?
Mr. Fartgas.
Fartgas. You're late.
There we go, that's the voice. Why is everyone saying I'm late? It's just, you've been here for like a minute longer than I have. Sorry to keep you waiting, you ingrates.
Guess everyone's here now.
I'm just gonna open a can of Coke 1 second. There we go. So let's hear your story out of nowhere. But yeah, he did say before on the rooftop of Shinra headquarters that this is the real crisis for the planet, the return of Sepiroth. But he didn't have time to explain what that was about back then. Because we had to get the fuck out of Dodge.
I mean, they did a lot of talking anyway, but okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a lot of talking, but this is a long story.
We are the fuck out of Dodge, so let's hear it.
Fartgas, start talking. Talk about Sepiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? I used to want to be like Sepiroth, so I joined Soldier. I was a child soldier. After working with Sepiroth on several missions, we became friends. Call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me, and hardly ever talked about himself.
Which is a good quality in other people.
It's a good that's what you want in a friend.
Yeah.
Someone older who doesn't talk about themselves. Yeah, okay. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one fateful day.
One day? Not 2 days or 3, no, 1 day?
1 day. Well, that is a good time frame for when something happens. After the war, it was soldiers' duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. So this is like the war against Wu Tai that they referenced before. That was 5 years ago.
So when Cloud was...
Yep, here we go. This is me
16,
just eating
yeah.
crow. I said before that Cloud was like 17 years old. Nope, he's 21. However...
I wouldn't trust 21-year-olds with the fate of the planet.
And here, he was apparently like, you know... He was soldier first class at the age of 16, which is also bizarre. But Final Fantasy VIII, main character is 17. Final Fantasy IX, main character is 16. Final Fantasy X, main character is 17. Final Fantasy XII, main character is 17. So I wasn't wrong about the whole thing about Japanese culture and only having high schoolers as protagonists in their games and stuff. I was just wrong about literally this one game.
Well, it's not just games, it's also all of their enemies, which is one of the reasons I'm actually so uninterested in them. It's just, I don't have anything against high school age kids, it's just I don't want to be one anymore, and I'm not, and I'm not that interested in protagonists that are that young.
By the way, here's the thing they did for the HD remaster for PC.
Everybody has blowjob mouths.
I was gonna say that. In the original game in 1997, they didn't have mouths. The mouths were added for the PC remaster.
Right.
They are not an improvement.
So is that Sepiroth?
That is Sepiroth.
So A, he looks like a woman, and B, he looks like a woman waiting for dick to be shoved in her mouth.
Get it in there. Yes. Eagerly awaiting. Sure is raining hard. There's a cute little detail here. I'm going to talk about it later. It's actually significant. Hey! Hey, buddy. How's it going, buddy boy? Hey. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. That guy has motion sickness.
Is that even a human, or is that like some kind of weird...
No, it's just like security guys, just Shinra operatives, whatever.
But they don't have faces.
They have like masks.
Oh. For
Everything
whatever
okay?
Reason.
What voice does Sepiroth have?
I don't know.
Is it like... Hey. How's it going?
No.
Settle down. Yeah, but I think so. I think it's Batman. I think that's the voice.
I mean...
Settle down. Yeah.
No.
They gave me some new materia. This is a cute little thing. I'm going to talk about that later. But yeah. They gave him some new material.
And he's excited.
Can't wait to use it.
Just like a kid. Rah, 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 rah.
You're going to brief us about the mission?
This isn't a typical mission.
Don't you typically have mission briefings before you get in the car?
You'd think so. Good.
Why do you say that?
I joined soldier to be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. Now I won't be able to kill people in glorious fashion, and everyone can talk about how good I am at killing people. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself.
So I want to kill people. Blood and guts and
Say,
things in my teeth.
How do you feel, Mr. Sepiroth? I don't know what he's going for here.
Well, they have to make it absolutely, clear that this is not, in fact, a woman. Despite the appearance.
Ah.
I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures.
Uh-huh.
First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then, we will localize the problem and neutralize it.
Sure, Mr. Sepiroth. Brutal creatures? But where?
The Mako reactor at Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That sounds familiar.
Isn't that
Oh
home?
shit, that's my hometown. Yeah, how could you sign up for this mission and not know that we were going to your hometown? You just knew it was a big mission, vaguely,
Hometown.
Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck.
Yes, that's what I always say when I haven't been paying attention to the road and hit something again.
That would be our monster.
What?